Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to Progression's webinar on the latest features of D365 supply chain management. I'm John. I'm thrilled to be your presenter today. This webinar will last approximately 30 minutes. Before we dive into the agenda, here's a quick reminder of who we are. Progression is a dedicated D365 specialist Microsoft partner. We've been helping businesses implement and utilize D365 and its modules for both ERP and CRM for many years now. So moving on to the agenda, as you can see on screen, we're going to focus today on platform updates, plans for 2023, what's new and changed, part 1, warehouse management only mode overview, what's new and changed, part 2, product bundles, and a Q&A session for you guys at the end. So allow me to introduce these two lovely gentlemen beside me today, our speakers. First, we have Peter, a business architect and head of our ERP department, along with Andrew, our tech lead architect. So as you can see, together, they both have a wealth of experience within this field. So without further ado, let me hand it over to Andrew.
Thank you, John. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining our today's session. It's only 3 days until the next release of Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. The upcoming release is a major one, and it contains some changes to the system's functionality and related services. Let me provide a brief overview of some changes that are new functionality in Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, which can help to improve efficiency and value of your business. I will introduce the first part of new features and enhancements. The second part will be introduced by Peter later. We highlighted the improvements that are most promising from our point of view. This release has several planning optimization enhancements. You can see their brief overview on the slide. Also, the update contains some enhancements and new features in the warehouse management area. Consistent handling of license plate information for warehouse sections, it's a kind of a technical improvement. This enhancement will be used for future updates mostly. However, it would be better to enable this feature in the 10.036 version in order to prepare the system to take advantage of future updates. As a result of this feature, the system will store source and destination license plate information more consistently in the various columns on the WHS work trends table. But no columns are removed or added, so it should be safe from a data perspective. The dynamic printer selection feature allows the system to dynamically select a printer when license plate labels and container labels are printed. So the warehouse manager can set up default printers for each work user, warehouse, location, or zone. From a business perspective, it can help to allocate printers in the warehouse area more efficiently. Warehouse management only mode is a new opportunity for leveraging Microsoft Dynamics 365 supply chain management. Regardless of the ERP or ordering systems that you have in place, you can now quickly deploy D365 advanced WMS functionality without having to set up or maintain areas of D365 supply chain management that you don't need. So let's discuss it in a bit more detail. Warehouse management only mode provides several deployment options to support the business needs of running your warehouse management processes. On the current slide, you see a high-level diagram of the elements and processes of an integrated system. The integration of supply chain management WMS functionality with external ERP and ordering systems is made possible by lightweight source documents that are dedicated to inbound and outbound shipment orders. Because these documents focused exclusively on warehouse management, they can replace multiple types of more generic purpose documents, like sales orders, purchase order, or transfer orders, from a pure warehouse management perspective. Let me provide you a few ideas of ways that you can integrate supply chain management, warehouse management mode with other systems. The first option can be using supply chain management to handle only warehouse operation and use an external system to handle all orders and financial processing. For this type of implementation, you need to configure the warehouse management process as part of supply chain management. The second option can be using supply chain management to handle warehousing plus a wider range of processes like sales, purchase, and production orders, and also use it to handle warehouse operations for other ERP and processing systems. For this type of implementation, the same warehouse instance can handle all logistic warehouse processes for both internal and external integrations. And the third option can be a combination of the previous two approaches. So let's discuss inbound and outbound processes. In order to operate with product receipts, it is needed to use inbound documents. Previously, it was mentioned that multiple types of more generic purpose documents like purchase order or transfer orders are replaced with inbound orders. The diagram on the screen highlights the elements of the inbound process. So an external system submits an inbound shipment order message to supply chain management. Supply chain management processes the message and creates inbound orders. A warehouse worker uses the warehouse management mobile app to register the inbound transactions. Then supply chain management runs receiving completed processes. These processes trigger business events for the external systems. And then external systems read and use the shipment receipt data for further processing. And the final step, supply chain management finalizes the inbound shipment orders. And a similar approach is used for outbound documents. An external system submits an outbound shipment order message. Supply chain management processes the message and creates orders. The orders are released to warehouse for further processing. The outbound warehouse work is processed and the status of the related transaction is updated to picked. The loads are outbound ship confirmed. As a result, business events and a shipment packet slip are created for the external system. The external system can read the shipment packet slip and use it data for further processing. And the final step, supply chain management finalizes the outbound shipment order. As I mentioned earlier, the warehouse management only mode lets you take advantage of the core warehouse management functionality that Microsoft Dynamics 365 supply chain management offers, while you also continue to take advantage of your existing investments in third-party enterprise resource planning and order management systems. From my perspective, the warehouse management only mode can be a promising option for the company using D365 supply chain management currently, as well as for prospective customers. So that's it for today from my side. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them in our chat. And now I would like to turn the floor over to Peter. So Peter, the stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew, for your overview of this new exciting opportunity of using Dynamics 365 supply chain management. I'm sure it will be a game changer for many companies which already have ERP system and looking for WMS only. And I would like to start with the second part of our overview of changes in upcoming version 10.36 with the inventory and logistics functionality. And the first feature I'd like to mention, and also this is the one which our demonstration will be dedicated, is product bundles. This product bundle feature replaced the previous bundle feature that was part of the revenue recognition model and was deprecated in April 2023. Product bundles allow businesses to group multiple items into a product bundle to price and sell them together. The second feature, it's also an inventory and logistics, and it was in preview since 10.33 version. It's inventory visibility add-in dashboard. We already made an overview and a live demo of this starting feature, you can find the link of that webinar at the end of the presentation. So since September 2023, this add-in, this dashboard, became available in general. The inventory visibility add-in dashboard lets businesses users view inventory quantity and status across data sources, legal entities, locations, and channels with a quick, holistic overview. Feature in asset management functionality is impressed with its innovation and possibilities of use. The anomaly detection system analyzes the data in real time and triggers an alert if it identifies any anomalies or deviations from normal operation conditions. This proactive approach helps identify potential issues before they become significant problems. This functionality also requires the installation of some kind of sensors, which continuously collects data and sends it to Microsoft Azure IoT Hub for analysis. All these features are very useful and can add many advantages for your business processes. But today, as I already mentioned, I'll show the product bundles functionality. So if you're interested in something we mentioned, but didn't pay enough attention, so do not hesitate to contact with us, or you can ask questions in the chat section. For the beginning, allow me to give you a brief description of an example I have prepared for demonstration purposes. Imagine that you have products and services that we would like to sell as a bundle. On the next slide, I will provide more details about the bundle components I will use in the demonstration. During the demonstration, we will create a sales order with a single line and see how this functionality allows us to explode the sales order line into the products. Also, we will check the allocation of prices to component items and generate several printed documents, internal documents and external documents to see the difference. So, as I promised earlier, let's take a look at the components I've prepared for my example. Firstly, I've created a parent item, which represents our bundle. At the beginning of my live demo, I will show this item in the system and highlight its differences. Secondly, I created two items and a service from which my bundle will be composed. Also, I purchased items to have them on stock and created a bill of material for the parent item. We will also take a brief look at it during the demonstration, but it doesn't have any special features. So please note that on the screen there is a base sales price for each component. This is the base price at which these products are sold separately. And the sales price we will obtain as a result of allocation will be different. This is the usual case when companies sell something as a bundle. So now we already know what our bundle will consist of, and I've also presented our plan of action. So I think it means it's time to me to switch my screen to the Dynamics 365 application and start my live demo. So now you can see Dynamics 365 supply chain management application, and I would like to start with the represent an item. So let's go to product information management and release product. Let me find my items I prepared for demonstration. So here they are, these 4 items, and this is the main one as a bundle, tablet 11 bundle. So let's drop down to it, and I'll show you the only one difference which make this item a bundle. So this tip, this checkbox product bundle, it's turned to yes only for this item. it makes this item a bundle. Also, as I mentioned, I'd like to show you the BOM I've prepared for this bundle item. So here you can find my 3 items, 2 products, the tablet itself, the keyboard for tablet, and the service insurance. So as you may see, there are no any differences for BOM form, for BOM fields here. So it's absolutely the same as usual for any manufacturer needs. So now let's go to accounts receivable module, all sales order, and let me create a new one. Click new button, choose any customer, and click OK. So in a few seconds, we will have our sales order. That's it. And let's add 1 item. It will be our bundle. We will add only 1 item, which is bundle. Let it be only 1 quantity and set the unit's price for $1,500. Save the record. So as we use a product bundle item in our sales order, it means that we have to confirm our sales order firstly. So let's click this button, confirm sales order. The system show us the form. Just wait a little bit. So that's a form of sales confirmation. Here is 2 checkbox, posting and print confirmation. So as a result of confirmation, we will get a confirmation form for our customer. Also, you can see here on the bottom of the form, we already can see the components which our bundle consists of. So let's click OK. Click yes to continue. And again, in a few seconds, we can see sales order confirmation. As you may see here in confirmation that we will give to our customer, we can see only 1 line with our product bundle. So for the customer, he bought the exactly 1 item as a bundle with 1 sales price, $1,500. So let me go back to my sales order and please pay attention here. Here's 4 lines already. The first line with our product bundle, the quantity is empty. And also this line has a canceled status. So it will not generate any transactions. And the confirmation automatically add 3 lines here and allocate the price. If you remember the basic sales price for these items, I showed you on the slides. So it's different. It's allocated based on the bundle product price with $1,500. So let me show you one example of internal documents. Let it be pick and list, for example, for warehouse purposes. So we will print pick and list. I'll click OK. Yes to continue. And in a few seconds, we will see the print form for the pick and list. As you may see in internal document for warehouse, we don't see the product bundle item because we will not pick it from our storage, but instead of it, we have 3 real lines, 3 products with its quantity and with any other information we need to pick it from the storage. So this is it with my live demo. So let me switch back to the presentation, the second, and I have something more to add. It's uploaded. In a few seconds, we will see it. Yep. So at the conclusion of my overview, I would like to say a few words about the limitation that need to be considered when designing the business processes. From my perspective, the major limitation is that all components must be stocked products. It's also important to note that miscellaneous charges added to a parent item line are not allocated to the component item lines when the parent item is exploded. So also be prepared that if you removing a product bundle order line, the first line from a sales order, the reprinting invoices and sales order confirmation will include the components items and not the parent item. And lastly, it's worth noting that the product bundle feature is not supported in commerce channels such as online, point of sales, and call centers. Additionally, product bundle items are not supported in intercompany orders with direct deliveries and also with delivery schedules. So this is it with my part of presentation today. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, please feel free to ask them in the chat section. I'll be glad to respond to them. Thank you. John, I think you can take control. The stage is yours now.
Thank you very much there, Peter. Fantastic. Really appreciate your presentation there and demo. It was really good, really good. Okay, so again, thank you again both to Andrew and Peter, and also the audience for joining us today. Now, if you found this webinar valuable, we have more insights and discussions that you can go on to and check our YouTube pages. They're waiting for you there, so you can have a look. You know, we've got previous webinars for you to stay up to date with the latest industry trends and D365 updates. We could have a look at, you can have a look at those yourselves. So let's dive into some of the questions. Let's see what questions we do have here in the chat. Okay, so we have a question here. First question, guys, is are there any functional limitations when supply chain management is integrated with external systems?
So yes, I think this is a question for me.
Yeah.
In fact, yes, some processes aren't supported out of the box in the standard D365 version. Inbound and outbound shipment orders have some functional limitations. For example, production flows. Inbound and outbound shipment orders don't support production order, batch order, Kanban processing, including material consumption and reporting as finished via the warehouse management mobile app. So all those inbound and outbound shipment order restrictions are applied when supply chain management is integrated with external systems. So in fact, I'm sorry, all limitation that we have in terms of outbound and shipment orders, so they all applied if our system is integrated with the D365 supply chain management.
Fantastic. Thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate that. Another question. I think this one's for yourself there, Peter. It was mentioned that all components for the bundle have to be on stock. Is it related? Is it related to items only or to services as well?
Yeah, thank you, John. It's definitely a question for me. Thank you for focusing my attention on this issue. As you mentioned correctly, one of the limitations is that all components must be stock. It means that even services must have an inventory policy as a stock product. Therefore, for such kind of services, you have to create a special item model group, I think, with the physical negative inventory checkbox is enabled. Yeah, that's the only one thing you can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you for answering that there, Peter. And another question we have here: with which criteria the component prices change in the sales order lines after the confirmation?
It's again the question for me. Thank you. So it's allocated against its base sales price directly. So showed you its basic sales price. And then when I set the one price for the bundle line, so it's allocated against the base sales line, base sales price. Sorry.
Right. Okay. I think that's it for the questions, do you believe? If you'd like to connect with our speakers, Peter and Andrew, for more in-depth discussions, you could do so, feel free. Simply scan the QR code that you could see on the screen, and it will take you directly to their LinkedIn profiles. They're always open to connecting with fellow professionals and sharing their expertise. So again, feel free to scan the QR code and, link up with them, so to speak.